All right, guys, have I got a story for you. Remember when my credit card was stolen the other day? All right, guys, I'm here at my new Las Vegas home. Got my cop car out here trying to keep the criminals away. And of course, I've hired somebody to build me a gate here, this 32-foot rolling gate. So I hired this guy, Tyler, who's supposed to be welding the gate right now. Tyler says to me, I need to get the materials so that we can build your gate for you. He says, I'm gonna go over to a place called Curtis Steel. Well, listen carefully because this video is being made for the owner and founder, the person who runs Curtis Steel, because I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Every attempt that I try to get a hold of him, I'm blocked by your employees. They have been nothing but rude to me. They have blocked me in every way, argued with me, made accusations against me and Tyler, the contractor. So let me explain to you what happened. Tyler says, I'm gonna go put in a purchase order at Curtis Steel in Las Vegas for the metal that you need. So I'm gonna give you the purchase order, call up there, give them your credit card, and then I'll go pick up the material once it's paid for. Simple enough, right? Well, he gives me the purchase order number. I call Curtis Steel. I'm routed from their secretary to sales to a man named Jim Hennington. Jim takes my credit card number, the expiration. He takes the my address, my email, my phone number, the 4-digit code, all of that stuff. And it was about $900. Well, shortly thereafter, I start getting notifications of a shopping spree. Someone tries to go to a place called Baker Gas and order a Lincoln MIG welder. They go to Lowe's Home Improvement and order another $900 worth of stuff. They go to Boot Barn and order another $700 or $800 worth of stuff. They go to Summit Racing and order some stuff for their hot rod. It was actually a topside creeper. So anyway, all this stuff is ordered. And so what I do to try to figure it out is I end up going, I call Boot Barn, for instance. I call Summit Racing and I said, you know what? I just had this order placed. Can you confirm with me the address? And they gave me the mailing address of the person who is where it was going. I said, can you confirm with me the email? And they gave me the email of the person who was doing it, right? So I used all this information to try to put together a profile of this person. Well, I emailed the email of the person who had sent, or the confirmation email. I said, hey dude, you stole my credit card. He replied. He wrote back and he said, yeah, I overheard your numbers when your guy came in to buy the materials. It was really stupid of me. I'm sorry. No, it never happened again. Never heard back from him again. He wouldn't reply. So I jumped on a plane from Dallas, flew here to Vegas to my other house, drove to the address where the stuff was supposed to be delivered. Parked outside of this townhome apartment was this Nissan Xterra. Now, I just thought it was strange because I was looking at this Nissan. I took pictures of all the cars that were parked there. Hanging from the rearview mirror was an air freshener for the Wow Car Wash. And there was some other bumper stickers and things. Now, I know that the person who stole the stuff wears a size 31 pants. He wears a size 10.5 shoe. He wears a size large shirt. He likes country music. He likes Second Amendment type of things. These are the type of graphic tees he was buying, you understand? So I go over to Curtis Steel. I see a similar Nissan Xterra parked there. Not the same one, different one. But in the windshield, it had the exact same Wow Car Wash thing. I just thought that was a strange coincidence. And some of the bumper stickers that were in the car were just like the ones on the other one. Very interesting, I thought. So I call Curtis Steel. I go in there. I try to talk to the manager, and I say, this is what I think is going on. I think one of your employees is running off with my credit card. Well, he becomes very confrontational with me. This guy, Joe, wasn't very nice to me at all. Rather than being compassionate and saying, oh, my God, Mr. Mosley, you've been ripped off, and it's because of our thing. We're going to make this right. We're going to get to the bottom of this. No, he basically was just aggressive towards me. He wanted to be protective of whoever that was, saying, it was probably some scam you're doing, or it was probably your contractor. My contractor never had access to the numbers. I talked to Curtis Steel. So apparently this Jim guy who works there had me on speakerphone, and the person who works there sitting next to him, who wears a size 31 pants and a 10.5 shoe, who would buy a topside creeper from Summit, who would buy things from Lowe's and Boot Barn, and who would buy a MIG welder, who works at a steel company. Imagine that. Was it a customer who was in the showroom? It's possible, even though they have a big plastic divider there where the showroom is. And because of COVID and all that stuff. I don't know if it was somebody who worked there, and I don't know if it was the person with the Nissan Xterra, and I don't know if it was somebody just hanging out in the thing. This is what I do know, though, is that these guys had me on speakerphone, was careless with my credit card information, and every step of the way would not work with me, would not help me, would not even listen to what I had to say. He goes, we deal with fraud all the time. Ain't no big deal, man, just write it off. That's what this guy said to me. So if you're the owner of Curtis Steel that owns the company, contact me. You have my phone number. Your manager, Joe, has my phone number, and I would like to get to the bottom of this. In the meantime, I'm gonna be going to the Clark County Sheriff's Department. And actually, my contractors who are here with me that are painters, electrician, his son is Las Vegas Police Department. He's a police officer. So I'm gonna file a formal complaint with the Better Business Bureau against Curtis Steel. I'm gonna give all this information that I have, the address, the email, the things that were ordered, the pictures of the cars, to the police, to the fraud units. This is a Class D felony. Thousands of dollars worth of stuff was stolen on my credit card. Yes, American Express is working with me so that I don't have to pay these charges, but that's beside the point. I want everybody to know that if you call Curtis Steel to pay for an order, there's a good chance that one of their employees is gonna steal your credit card, because that seems to be what happened to me. So, do I have proof? I don't know. I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but call a steel company with a credit card, then somebody buys a MIG welder and work boots. Meh. You can come to your own conclusions. Hey, write down in the comment section what you think happened. Who do you think did it? Was it an employee or was it a customer? Do you work at Curtis Steel? Do you know somebody? Now, by the way, I did a live video on this. The email the guy used was John Bourbon at whatever. I thought that was interesting. He also knew my contractor by name. Very interesting. Contractor said there was nobody else in the room in there except for, he said another employee came out and said hi to him. He doesn't know who that is. Kind of strange. Tell me in the comments what you think I should do and what you think happened. I'm Videobob.